dirty. I just got out here. Every video I make, somehow I'm dirty all up here. I don't get it. But anyway, guys. Oh, Patina. Oh, dog's all hyper. Ah, good fresh morning after a nice long rain. Crazy weather, man. Crazy weather. But video number 4. Finally. Been a little busy, guys. Been a little busy. We had to, of course, take the trip all the way to El Paso for my chrome, and then got back and went straight into. Dude, we literally drove from Albuquerque to El Paso, picked up my chrome, and drove right back home. The next morning, we got up and drove all the way to my cabin that's on the border of Colorado from Albuquerque, and stayed a night, shut down my cabin, and then drove back home the following day. And it's been a busy weekend, guys. So I was off of work because had some stuff to get done, but I do have to go to work today. But I also want to get started on this Monte Carlo because I got to get this thing in some primer, and I still got a good little ways to go on the metalwork. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna try to give it a good hardcore 4 hours and make sure that dog's got water, dog's got food. Man, dude, some days trying to get in the shop, you just can't make it. Things happen. Good thing I don't have to cut the grass this week, because then that would have taken even longer. God, I don't know where my back. Alright, so we're back at it. Now I gotta remember where I left off. It's been a good minute. So this is kind of where I left off, I remember. We welded up some of these holes, and then that outer patch was a freaking mess, bro. I had to make it in one piece, and then I'm gonna have to cut a strip out down here and figure out this little corner. So from there, we are gonna make a patch panel for this today after I finish doing this mess. So let me get set up, and I will kick you guys back on here shortly. Alright, bros, so here we go. We're here still working at it. I grinded a lot of that lip down. It looks okay. It needs a little bit more work. I still got to do the bottom piece in that little corner, but as I was doing that, I noticed I had a big huge dent right in the middle of this panel. So I ended up heating it and pulling it out, and using the little stud gun to pull it out even further. I'm using the straight edge to try to get it as close as possible. This fender, dude, has just been a nightmare. Or this quarter, I should say. I don't know why I keep saying fender. But I'm getting there. Once I get it completely where I'm happy to skim it, then we'll go from there. But I do need to work on this little bottom corner and that patch panel. I got to get this moving. So I don't know if I'm going to record too much, but I'll definitely keep showing you guys updates. I had to go to the store because I ran out of these, and a good thing is down the street, so I hauled ass to get them. Of course, I spent $74 on all kinds of more of those, more roll-locks, all kinds of stuff, dude. Constantly, guys, constantly. The material, I'm telling you, I go through it like a mother. I also got these, but these are actually, check these out. They're the little disc style, different sizes. Got a whole box of them. So I'm always buying different stuff. So any company out there that decides that you want to share your stuff with me, I'll definitely use the hell out of it and review it. Yeah, I know I don't have all the subscribers like everyone else has that gets all this cool free shit, but hey, I'm working on it. Catch you on the next little update here in a minute. Alright guys, we're still at it. This freaking quarter is a pain in my ass. It's a freaking mess, dude. This damn dent was so fucked up. I ended up drilling it to pull it. So I'm still working on it. I got it pretty far, but it's really low right here still. I still got a ways to go on that thing. I still got to weld the inner lip, and I'm working on this little piece right now. I still ain't even got to this freaking mess, but time consuming, guys. It'll get there. It always looks like shit before it looks better. So that's where we are right now. What up, SS? Alright, we're gonna continue here, video number 4. Honestly, don't remember where I left off, but for right now, check out what I got. Boom, 2 axles. I got them from a friend of mine. Chongo went and talked to him, and we were able to score these. So the nice thing about these are I need 1 axle for parts, and the other axle I'm going to shorten. And this goes to the 36. So other than that, that's where we are. I scored those axles. I got brand new wheels and tires, and trim rings, spider caps. I got a whole bunch of stuff already for the 36. So now I need to get my butt moving on this Monte Carlo so I can put some money in my pocket, and I can go get the rest of the stuff I need for the 36 so I can get that over to Jason, and I can get that 40 pulled in here. I'm going to try to knock that 40 out this winter before I bring something else in. I know I've said that in the past, but this time it's got to happen. So, but check out what else I got. I got tired of screwing with that stupid stud gun from Harbor Freight. That yellow one over there. So I went and bought this one. And it pinpoints. It pinpoints big time. This was really screwed up in here, guys. I have struggled with this damn piece, and it still looks like shit. But I was able to get this out. I made this little piece here. I gotta pull this out. It's still a little bit low. I put this piece in here. Gotta finish welding it and trim it. And then I gotta do that piece there. Problem is I don't have the damn key for this. Yeah, it pisses me off. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to order it. The guy, I guess, he can't find it. So I'm gonna have to just find one so I can take that freaking wheel off so I can get in there and do some cutting. It's been a pain in the ass to try to do this with these wheels on, but so far that little machine seems to work pretty good. I'm gonna keep messing with it and see how it works out. But for right now, guys, I need to get cooking. I got a lot of shit to do in a short amount of time. I've been at it all day doing everything else I needed to do to catch up, and I haven't been able to work on this. So yeah, time to do it so I can get my own shit on the road. So I'll hit you guys up here with another short update here in a minute. Alright guys, little update. I'm not working out here today, but I hadn't had time to make a video. I forgot, and I was busy. That thing was a total mess. I got it as best as I could, so I'm gonna just fiberglass it. Of course, I can't access it to dolly it out. I'm not gonna sit here for hours and hours on time with lead and pick and file, and I'm not doing it. So I pulled it out the best I could. I did buy a new machine that actually is awesome. If you don't have one of those, you need to get one. It does heat shrink. It does all kinds of stuff. I mean, if I really wanted to put a hell of a lot of time into this quarter, I probably could and get it just right, but I'm not going to do it. A light skim coat of glass, fiberglass, block that down, and then after high build and primer, just a light skim of some glaze, it'll be gone. So Another new thing I did out of the collection was a bigger body hammer, or a slide hammer with all the goodies. I always had a little shitty one, and it's always worked for me. But there was some stuff on this car that I needed a bigger one. Yeah. So this side is pretty much wrapped up. I do need to do the other side and a few little things, and I'm not going to be able to wrap it up in this video. So as for this side, the rocker's done. This lip was done. This lip was a mess, guys. When I started cutting into it, oh my god, it was a freaking disaster. I had to replace this top piece, and then all underneath here, this whole lip ended up getting replaced all the way to here. It was not fun. It was a mess. That just, to me, I hate looking at it, but that's the way it's gonna be, dude. I can still try to pull out a little bit more, but other than that, I mean, with a ruler, it's pretty straight. It's just wavy. This one came out really good. I'm surprised how good that one came out. And then we did this whole panel down here to flush out, get rid of all that waviness, the holes and everything. And that one didn't come out bad. It was a little warped slightly. I need to get in there and dolly it because there's a low spot here and a high there. So I just need to flatten that out, kind of just shape it a little bit. And then from here, we're going to go to this side. This one's not bad. This one is good. So I need to weld that little hole and make this little piece. And this quarter's done. I still need to strip this quarter down. And I still need to weld all those in. But that's easy to do. Stuff like this here, I'm going to weld a little better, because whoever welded that did a really half-assed job. Not saying my shit's perfect, but stuff like this Bondo's coming out of here, and it's going to get fiberglass here, both sides. So yeah, all this stuff needs to get cleaned up better. I gotta fix, I'm going to take this body line out. I'm going to mold this, and I got to do that side. Since I got to fix that side, then that means I got to make this side match. And then, of course, I got to fix this little piece right here. And that wraps it up for this back piece, guys. I got 4 days off this week. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to wrap up the metal. That will be video number 5, where we completely finish all the metal fab and start spreading some mud and start getting this thing blocked down. So this coming week, we're getting into the bodywork phase. Vince from Chongo Customs is knocking out the doors, the fenders, the trunk deck, and a few miscellaneous parts. And he's got them pretty close to where they're just about ready to get epoxied and primered. So hopefully I can catch up to him here this week and at least get this car blocked out and try to get it a little further along. And maybe if I get lucky Saturday or Sunday, I'll just maybe get into some primer. Just depends how fast I work and how quick this works out. Once it's ready, we'll get into the jamming everything, painting stuff. But we do need to fix that hood. So hopefully I can get this portion done. I can get the jams sprayed out. And then I'll wait for Vince to bring the parts back so we can knock out reassembling it and making sure everything lines up one more time. We'll tweak that hood. We'll take the hood back off. We'll primer it, get it all ready, put it back on, and then we'll paint the car. So I'm hoping we get this thing done soon, because I want to pull my 40 in here. I am not taking another customer car in. I shouldn't say I'm not gonna take another car, but I'm going to bring another one here that we're going to work on, but it's going to be through the winter. I'm not giving them the time frame or anything on that one. Straight up, I told them I will bring it and I'll start working on it, but my 40 is my priority for right now. So that car needs to be ready to go to upholstery before it gets warm outside. So my goal is to get that car completely bodyworked, lined up, drivable, primered, ready to go. That way I can spray it and assemble it and get it rolling to upholstery before it starts to warm up, because in the summertime this year that car's gonna hit the streets. And during that time I should be about a quarter way through the 36. I'm hopefully I can get through the 36, get all the chassis work completed, and then we can start working on those floor pans, because I'm hoping by next Christmas, if I have my 40 done through the summer, then I can continue working on the next project for the guy that I'm building for. We'll do another vehicle for him, that 53 Ford truck, and when we finish with that one, I will drag the 36 in here to do the floor pans, the body work, and get that part knocked out next Christmas or next fall. So at least I'll have one done this year. Next fall I'll pull the other one in, and we'll knock that out through the winter to bust that out for the following summer. And then of course we'll bring that dude's next vehicle in after the truck. It's going to be a lot of moving parts like usual, but I make it happen. So I'm going to start trying to take off some time from work here and there just to be able to put a little bit more hours in and get a little bit further ahead on things. I still need to paint those panels for Phil. I still have all these panels. All these are my collection of junk, but I still have Phil's panels that I need to paint. And then I need to paint this for the Mustang. I forgot to paint that, along with a couple other pieces that the Mustang needed. So there is going to be a few days where I just need to get out and just start spraying some stuff out. So I think once I get this car into the primer stage and we start spraying stuff, that's when I'll knock these out and get them done. That way all my painting stuff is out of the way, and then we can go into finishing off the bodywork and painting. I try to get everything situated when I'm doing this stuff. That way I know during this time I'm metalworking, so let's metalwork all this stuff. During this time I'm doing this or doing that. So I'm always trying to get stuff in. Like with this metalworking stuff, there's a few things on the 40 that need to be fixed. So I may, once I primer that car and let it sit during that time, I'm going to do some metal work on my 40, because it has a few rot pieces that I need to fix on the door and on underneath the mount where the running board and the fender connect. There's a mount back there that's got a little bit of rot, so I need to fix those rot spots on the 40. And the nice thing is once those parts are done, I can maybe start getting the body work done on the 40, just little pieces at a time. Since I'm already epoxying and primering, I'll start doing the same to the 40. That way at least I'm kind of getting a little further along with everything and getting ahead of the game. I do have a couple other little things to do, little projects, like I need to get these damn wheels out of here because I'm sick looking at them. I already painted them once. I didn't like it. There's some flaws I don't like. It won't take me long to fix them, but I'll get those done. And then I got some paint for those that belong to Carlos as well, so those need to get painted. I already painted the bottoms black, these tops, and they're brand new. All I got to do is shoot them. So I got to shoot those, and then I got to shoot these. And after that, guys, all my little projects are pretty much done. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. This was video number 4. I know I didn't get much done. I know it's a short deal, but a lot of things have been happening. I've been busy. So when we kick on video number 5, we're going to get video number 5. I'm going to try to do wrapping up the metalwork and getting that car fully primer. So at least that one will have some progress to it. But until then, guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for keeping up with me, the guys that do. Make sure you guys, if you don't subscribe, make sure you guys subscribe, because I'm going to keep posting videos. I'm not going to stop. You know, I know I've been a little MIA here and there, but believe me, my channel is important to me because I want to get further along with everything. My skill level, my subscriber count, you know, my shop, everything that I'm doing, you know, it's got to happen. But sometimes life happens a little bit, and I don't get a chance to get everywhere I need to go. But it just takes time, guys. It takes time. So anyway, fellas, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll see you guys on video number 5 when we get into the rest of that Monte Carlo. Cool? Peace.